It's the most wonderful time of the year. And no, I'm not talking about Christmas. If you don't know, May the 1st just happened. You're like, yeah, okay, Hannah. Like, the Super Bowl of fashion, the Met Gala, happened last night, Monday, May the 1st, at the Metropolitan Museum in New York City. If you didn't know, it is a gala that is held every year, and it's usually to raise money to celebrate. It's just like the mecca of all celebrities and fashion icons for the year. It's truly my Super Bowl, and I mean it. I mean, like, I like the Super Bowl. I also just Googled Met Gala 2023 just to pull up all the pictures, and the first thing I saw was this. Olivia Wilde and Vogue editor wore the same dress to the Met Gala, a rare faux pas for fashion's biggest night. I've never seen that happen before. That's a first. Yikes. You know what I'm saying? Big yikes for the Vogue editor, I think. So this year's theme was a tribute to Karl Lagerfeld. He was an icon in himself. He was the creative director, like head designer for multiple brands over the years. Chanel, I feel like, was like the most popular that people really look back on and really refer to. We saw a lot of Chanel designs last night too. The official title of the celebration was Karl Lagerfeld, A Line of Beauty. The exhibit features about 150 original looks from his storied career alongside many of the respective original sketches. The dress code was just in honor of Karl. The outfits we saw last night, a lot were an ode to Karl's designs. Some were Karl's designs mixed with modern times or mixed with whoever was wearing them. It was really interesting. Honestly, this has had to be like one of my favorite Met Galas that I've seen in a long time. It felt like it was easier for people to dress the dress code. Like, a lot of times we see people with these themes and you're just like kind of really confused, but I feel like it was hard not to get the right idea and the right dress for this Met Gala. Everyone wanted to pay tribute to Karl, so I feel like it was all very respectful, very beautiful, and I think overall it was just like a great Met Gala. Not that I was there, but I could just tell. It was a great Met Gala. First off, before we dive into the looks, let's talk about the live stream. It was off to a very rocky start in the first part of the live stream. The audio was choppy, it was in and out. Lala, Derek, Chloe Feynman, like, they couldn't hear each other. The mics were cutting out. Derek and Chloe, don't get me wrong, love them both. I know more about Derek. I've seen his commentary on more stuff, and I do really like him. I follow on Instagram. But him and Chloe, it was a little bit of a rocky chemistry at first. They didn't really jive well. It is what it is. It's not like this was a national broadcast. Pretty casual live stream on Vogue's website. It was just kind of a little bit weird. I kind of think it would have been better with just one person. Probably just Derek, in my opinion. Chloe, it feels kind of random. I get putting her there for maybe a comic relief. They still did a good job, but like, it was just a little bit, I don't know. Emma Chamberlain, she did her typical like interviews. She did a great job per usual, but you know, I just wish there was like maybe a little bit more depth to the conversations, or maybe like asking them things that are going on like currently. Like, they had people that maybe they're shooting for something right now, or oh, you just got done performing at this thing. I just think that would have been kind of interesting to hear more of those kind of questions. Lala Anthony, like, she truly is just amazing at what she does. She's just like a calm in the storm. She never misses with her questions. She can transition easily. She's got like a knack for this. She really does, and it's always very comfortable watching her interviews. All right, let's hop in, shall we? Who do we have first? Who do we want to start with? Let's go through Vogue's quote-unquote best dressed stars for the 2023 Met Gala. This should be interesting. Okay, first off, they're starting with Miss Billie Eilish. She never misses. She always looks great. She is such a creative being in general, so her working with any sort of designer, I think she always has some sort of input she wants to put in. She looks kind of like a doll, like a kind of raggedy doll in a way, but like in a dark, sexy way. Wow, we're off to a hot start. I love the gloves. You know, I always love a gloved moment. She kills it with the makeup always. It's nothing too much or too overstated. The eyeliner, like, you could be hypnotized by her eyes. I love the natural lip, just kind of liner, maybe a little nude. The hair looks cool. I love the black hair on her. It's just so dark and sexy. She just looks like she could just look at you and you'd probably pass over. I love the layers. I love just kind of like the raggedy layers of it all. The different details, the beading, the lace. 10 out of 10. I do love this look. We're going to talk about Olivia Wilde, dressed in Chloe. This was obviously a dress inspired by one of Karl Lagerfeld's dresses, the violin dress. I like this. I think it's a flattering dress. I don't mind it. It's kind of got a capey top to it with a little bit of flow. Her hair looked awesome last night, just flowing in the breeze. Everything with this white dress, white and gold, you got to keep keep it like simple, and I think overall it looks amazing. The silhouette of the skirt, the dropped waist, it looks so good on her. Okay, I love a mother-daughter moment. I love it. Kate Moss attended with her daughter Lila Moss. They were both dressed in Fendi. It's like a nighty type dress, silk, lace. Looks like something you could wear to bed, but it's so luxurious and beautiful, especially with this mesh cape in the back. And the silver jewelry, the jewels, the makeup, it's glamorous. And then Lila's with the ribcaged detail, it looks really soft. I wish I could touch it. I wish I could pet it a little bit. But overall, 10 out of 10. I love when the outfits complement each other. It looks so good. Can you imagine going to things like this? Like, this was your normal, like going to things like this with your mother. I can't think about it too much. My head will hurt. Like, imagine this being your normal though. Like prom? Prom who? No, Met Gala. Anne Hathaway in Versace. This woman is making the comeback of the century. I don't know where she went for 10, 15 years, but she is back and better than ever. She looks so good in Versace. Safety pin, gold detail. Did such a good job of taking his inspiration, his designs, and making something beautiful and something that I think Carl would have liked. You know, how can we really speak for Carl? But like, so I think this is a great way to take Chanel type vibe and making it something relevant and beautiful and sexy. Next we have Miss Co-Chair Dua Lipa and Chanel. Everyone probably wishes that they could have worn this dress. I feel like everyone saw this and was like, why didn't we get to that first? But I kind of feel like Dua got a little bit of a upper say in something just because she was a co-chair. This is Dua Lipa in the famous Chanel dress. And then lest we forget this huge chunk of a rock on Dua Lipa's neck. It's from Tiffany, and she said that she watched them like take it out of the vault. All she added really was the necklace to this whole look. It was far more than enough. It was amazing. Okay, now we've got Phoebe Bridgers and Tory Burch. Phoebe Bridgers is our Miss like emo, always dressed in black queen. She's got the silver hair. I love the pearl details. That's another thing. You're gonna see so many pearls in all these outfits. The cutout, the mesh. I would have to say like 9 out of 10 love this. Up next we have Nicole Kidman and Chanel. This is a dress that I think she either wore or is inspired by the dress she wore in a Chanel commercial that she shot with Baz Luhrmann. Let's not overthink this. Let's just wear something that I have memories with Carl, so let's pay homage to it. Let's bring it back up and let's celebrate it. Next we have the one and only Giselle. Do I even need to say her last name? Like, you know who she is when I say Giselle. When I say that I think she's the most beautiful woman ever to ever exist besides my mother, I mean it. Like, no one tops her for me. Like, I truly think she's the most beautiful woman alive. She's just got the best jeans. She wore this because it was also something that she wore working with Karl Lagerfeld. I love the cape. Don't really like the dress. Can't complain too much. She looks pretty effortless with her makeup and hair. It's just like typical Giselle. It's so funny watching her interviews because she's just like a breath of fresh air. If you just talk to her and she's just happy and she's good and she's an industry pro. She really is. I was happy to see her on the red carpet last night. Now we have Miss Margot Robbie and Chanel. Now this dress was directly inspired by a ribcage dress that he made that was one of his most popular designs. Margot Robbie, also one of the most beautiful women in the world. There's a reason she's playing Barbie, because she's just your stereotypical beautiful woman. The hair, the smile, her eyes, perfect nose. 10 out of 10. I don't know that she could look bad in anything. Actually, I take that back. I have seen some things that were questionable. Okay, carrying on with the one and only Cara Delevingne, and she herself was like one of Carl's muses, but she was very close with him, had a personal relationship with Carl. She's wearing his name brand here. It's very Carl in the way that she's got silver hair. She's got the white Carl classic shirt that he was always known for wearing. The leather kind of faux pants slash leg warmers. I love this necklace piece. It was a really good addition. The gloves he was also very much so known for wearing every day. Another thing about last night is there was so many people. I've never seen this many celebrities, I feel like, at the Met Gala. I mean, maybe not since COVID. Maybe I just don't remember how the Met really was before COVID. I wasn't paying too much of attention then. There were so many people there that I saw after the fact of the red carpet live stream that I never even saw any pictures of on Instagram or anything like that. Here's another one they have on their best dress list. This is Maya Hawke in Prada. If you're gonna be on the Met Gala steps, you gotta pose. You gotta like give it your all, and you've gotta play the character that you're embodying with the fashion that you're wearing the night. I think she did it wonderfully. Yet again, we see see this white flowering detail. I like the white tights with this simple white heel. I think she looks great. I love her hair. She's got the whole like shag going on and it looks awesome. Okay, now we talk about Gigi Hadid because of course we have to. She looked absolutely stunning wearing a little Givenchy number. This is also kind of like Billie Eilish's dress in a way. We've got that black mesh detailing, yet again paying homage with a like rib cage. I love the draping on this, the little silver details. She's got the pearls on, she's got a diamond necklace on, a little bit of a glove action. Overall, 10 out of 10. I love all of it. Her hair looks amazing too. I don't know if that's extensions or a real hair. It's like a mermaid. Let's talk about Conan Gray just because I love this fan he's got going on. Also the pearl details, the collar, the boot, the leather, very Carl. I'm just like obsessed with this fan. Is that a purse or is it a fan? I'd be remiss if I did not talk about Miss Kim K. She showed up wearing this draping in pearls, elegant, chic dress, I guess you could call it. Really looks like several different just pieces put together. What I like about this draping with the pearls is the pearls weren't the perfect little shiny round pearls. They were all like different shapes. It seemed as though she could trip over a strand of pearls at any minute and break the entire dress. I was looking at this, I was like, we've seen her in something like this before. I know we have. And then immediately I get on social media and you see the flashbacks to, I don't know if it's her Playboy shoot or what, and she's just got like pearl necklaces draped all over her. I wonder if she thought about that at all. Like, I wonder if she kind of made a joke about that or if she saw that coming. People were like, oh, Kim's not going to come this year. Kim's not invited. It's all for publicity. Like, I truly don't think you could have a Met Gala and not include Kim. Like, she is one of the most pivotal people in fashion, pop culture, like, of the last 10, 15 years. Let's talk about Jeremy Pope and Balmain just because he had this train with the detailing of Carl on the train. I don't think this got enough attention. Like, I saw it on the live stream, but I don't feel like people were, like, oohing and awing at it. A ton of detailing work had to have gone into that. Next we have Olivia Rodrigo and Tom Brown. I also didn't see her on the live stream, but I saw so many pictures later. I love this, like, I don't know if that's rope. It's like string or something. It looks so cool. I've never seen something like this, and it looks so just like fun and playful. I'd also be afraid I would trip over that and fall and faceplant. She's giving Audrey Hepburn here because she's got the like micro bangs, beautiful natural makeup. Let's talk about A$AP Rocky and Rihanna. Now the entire live stream went, everyone had walked the red carpet, and at the end of the live stream they're like, oh, we're waiting on someone, like we can't tell you who it is, we know who it is, but we're not going to tell you who it is. We all know who it is. It's Rihanna. She's usually pretty fashionably late. I think she was late last year, the year before. She just showed up hours later. One of the most highly anticipated people when it comes to the Met Gala because she always shows up and shows out. I will never forget about the big yellow dress or cape, whatever that was. It took up the entire carpet, but she showed up fashionably late with A$AP Rocky wearing Valentino. This was a very Chanel inspired dress. She's wearing this beautiful white bridal type gown. She's got the camellia on it. She looks like a blushing bride. 10 out of 10. She looked amazing, worth the wait. I think the glasses were like a funny little touch. I don't know what that inspiration was, but it was definitely a funny touch. I love like the gloves too. I love the gloves. There's a few more people I want to talk about that weren't on the best dressed, apparently. And who's to say they were the best dressed? Who's to say? What does Vogue know anyway? Pedro Pascal, honorable mention. I love whenever guys wear like these shorts with like the tie and long socks. I don't know about this look. I just like love it. Also, he's, having his moment right now, and the girls are going crazy for Pedro Pascal. They are. The girls are going crazy for him, and he's eating it up. He's eating it up. He's not shying away one bit. Like, have you seen those interviews of him calling himself Daddy or Zaddy? Yeah, he loves it. Okay, let's talk about Kendall Jenner. I 10 out of 10 love this look. Kendall Jenner never misses at a Met Gala, which, like, no pressure, but like, I've never once seen an outfit that I did not like on her, which, it could be the whole, is it a good outfit or is Kendall Jenner just wearing it, kind of thing. She's wearing Marc Jacobs. It's a sequence bodysuit type deal. Large collar, very Carl. It's got these draped sleeves, which are so cool. It's got like a quilt design on the inside, but it's got the beautiful black sequence. The ponytail was so cool. Retro, flipped out ponytail, slick back. These shoes, she literally was towering over everybody at the Met Gala. As a fellow tall girl, love that for her. She was an absolute gazelle on the red carpet, like towering over everybody. We have to talk about Doja Cat. She was a literal Doja Cat last night. If you don't know, Carl was also very known for his cat. So there were lots of little cat details last night, along with Jared Leto. We'll get to him. Bad Bunny in Jacquemus. He looked so good. So good. Still love what he's got going on. The backless moment of this, great little touch. Great little touch. It looks so good on him. I loved his hair too. I just love him. Such a handsome guy. Emmett Chamberlain with Miu Miu and Cartier last night. I like this little suit piece. Some people were saying they wish it was more cropped and no bedazzled little piece in the middle. I love it. I love the long skirt. I love that headband on her. She had like, I don't know if it was a wig or extensions on last night. She had those long, luscious locks, but I do love the detail of the kind of ripped white shirt. I like the sleeves coming out though, especially. She had long socks on with platform heels that I thought were really cute. The makeup looked amazing. The eyeshadow, the lips, the jewelry. We've got to talk about Jared Leto. Like I said, Karl Lagerfeld's cat was very important to him. I don't know a whole bunch about it. I think his name was Choupette, something like that. Choupette. This is so crazy. He had the whole mascot type thing on, walking around like being goofy, and I knew immediately that was Jared Leto. Jared Leto is always doing something crazy at the Met Gala. You know, after he did take this off and he had something else on that was very chic and cool, but like it truly left me speechless. You know what? I'm not even surprised. I'm not even surprised. This is so Jared Leto. The man is crazy. Also, the eyeshadow? Okay, go off. Okay, hi. New day. I just wanted to add a couple like honorable mentions. I don't want to dive too deep into it. Well, maybe a little bit. I always get carried away. But Jenna Ortega, amazing. Love the tailoring. So Tom Brown, so Karl. Number 2. And I can't believe I didn't talk about them sooner. Probably because I don't love the outfits, but Suki Waterhouse and Robert Pattinson. I love that we got to see them. I love that we got to like see them interacting. They're so like lovey on the red carpet. It's very rare that they're out together in the public. You know, Suki's becoming more of a figure. People are kind of getting to know her and like seeing her more and stuff. So it's fun to see her, and then also knowing Robert Pattinson, loving Robert Pattinson for such a long time, so many of us, that it's just so fun to see them together. I think this made me like Tom Brown more. I don't know, maybe I've just never been like well educated with his designs or anything. I really did like every Tom Brown outfit I saw, really. Also, if you didn't like realize, kind of a trend this year was the micro bangs. I heard someone else talk about this. Micro bangs, will they reach it to the public? I don't know, but hopefully not, because I don't think that's something that like everyone could pull off every day. It's really high maintenance too, if you think about it. Paris Hilton, cannot believe this was her first Met. Like, we have Nicola Peltz and Brooklyn Beckham coming every year. They've been multiple times, but like this is Paris's first Met Gala. How? She's like a star, a socialite for years now, and like an icon in fashion, I feel like. Also, probably my best dressed male is, shout out Oklahoma City Thunder, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, SGA. He kills it when it comes to fashion. He looked amazing. So like the layers and the tweed of it all looks so good. Also, Lily James, another like interesting skirt line, like the different textures with the leather, micro bangs. I just know I'm gonna look back on this video and hear how many times I said so good or so Karl or so cute. Like, I know, okay, you don't have to tell me, like, I get it. It's annoying. Like, maybe I should come up with some more adjectives. That wraps up my Met Gala fashion review, my favorites, honorable mentions. I love the Met Gala. I know I already said that, but like, so good every year and it's so much fun to talk about. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Go to my channel and check out some other stuff while you're at it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment letting me know who your favorite was or something that you didn't love, maybe. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you. Bye.